Hey y'all, I'm on hawk watch. No, not really. I am up in a tree, but you wouldn't know that unless you had the right perspective, would you? These old East Texas oaks are starting to turn a little bit. We don't get quite the pretty colors that they do up north, with those trees up there really put on a nice foil, fall foliage. Anyway, we got a few trees out here turning. But no, I let the chickens free range a little bit today. Y'all, I don't know about y'all, but I'm typed that, man, if I'm not being productive, I'm spinning in circles. And today had some sales business to do, and a few of them had to reschedule, so I was left with coming home and just getting some things done. Still working on a little bit of clearing. Had a curveball with Jordan's truck this morning. Oh, sorry, there's a sun right behind me. Just a little minor repair we're going to have to address here in a little while, and tow it on home. I guess we'll put on our redneck boots, if you will. That ain't a bad thing. And tow that rascal home. It ain't but about 1.5 miles away, so shouldn't be too bad. But I was in town today and got up here and was thinking about perspective and perception and all that. I saw something from a bird's eye view, if you will, in the Kroger parking lot over there at North Street, that I think I've been that guy before to an extent, and I think we all have. Somebody just rubs you wrong. But I was waiting on going out in the traffic, and those of y'all that aren't familiar with that spot, you've got a spot in your town probably pretty similar, coming out of a grocery store parking lot, got 2 or 3 lanes, one goes left, right, straight, whatever. Well, the lady ahead of me was in the wrong lane to turn right, but it's a parking lot, whatever. Had her blinker on, and I saw what she was about to get into, so I kind of positioned my vehicle, because I was turning right too, to block that lane next to her. Well, old boy come around us in a white truck, and he was going to show us how to do it. So he got in the right lane right behind her, and she went ahead and executed her turn. And that didn't really cut him off. She was there well before both of us. But boy, he went to giving it the what for like a... that old boy he was mad as a mule chewing bumblebees. And I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm like, are you serious? So you don't even know that lady. I've been there before, I know, so I'm preaching to the choir. But boy, he was all on her bumper and honking and doing all of 15 miles an hour. And I got to thinking about it, like, man, I've done that before. I guess I have. Somebody cut you off, and you let that person occupy rent space in your head for free, and you have no idea what's going on in their life. Maybe it was just a slip up, but maybe they just got a call about something dreadful in their life, had a bad day at work or whatever. And same goes for the guy that was mad. Maybe he's just having a bad day, but it's so silly to go through life like that, isn't it? So thought I'd take a lesson from that. Next time I pull a stunt like that, I don't think I'll be the one that's honking or letting my anger out. At one moment in time, you'll probably never interact with that person again in your life. And anger filled that moment. Changes your perspective a little bit, doesn't it? It did mine. Oh well. In this season of giving and kindness and joy, there's a lot of that going on because everybody's heavier traffic in public spaces. And maybe we just need to take a deep breath, step back from it, and understand really what we're trying to celebrate. But that was my life lesson for the day, as well as being up in that old tree. But I hadn't quite conquered them old hedges out there yet. Kind of had to take a break. But I got punched through a few of them this evening. About to go get Jordan and get this old Chevrolet a little bit further home. Had a little old transmission problems. But shoot, if it ain't that, it'll be something else. But life goes on, and we have to be happy and play the cards we're dealt, right? You can make a pretty good hand if you try. Put a smile on your face and bluff them anyway. Well, I hope y'all had a good day. Monday, beginning of another work week. We are barreling toward December for sure. Appreciate all of y'all that have messaged and sent emails for Christmas cards. I don't know what I got myself into, but oh, it ain't that bad. I'll be able to tackle it. But I'd love, if y'all'd like to, feel free to still send. I guess we can do it another week. That'll give me enough time to get it together and go on and send you a little something in the mail. But you can always drop a message to the page or send us an email to washboardchronicles@gmail. It'd be kind of cool to interact with you this holiday season instead of just throwing a GIF up on Facebook or a message. Man, that one of our good listeners out in California, Mike, mentioned that to me in a message about how impersonal it's all become. We feel like we're connected because we've got so many friends on Facebook. We like their posts, but it's been years since we talked on the phone. Probably couldn't pick their voice out of a lineup, some of them. Anyway, so mine won't be fancy cards this year. I'm going to attempt to handwrite them, so it probably won't be long. Depends on the volume. I'll hand scratch something on there. I may literally hand scratch. I may put some ink on old Al's foot and let him stamp it. Yeah, they're doing good. So the hawks are at bay. Thank goodness. Simple solutions got us coexisting. So we're thankful for that. Y'all have a good week. Be the light, and don't get so mad in traffic. Goodness. Don't make no sense. Right? At least not for me. I'm going to try to do better. Y'all be the light. Have a good evening. Talk to you later.